morning. Where are we? We're at the cafe.
Wow, no surprises
about to get a
now.
nice warm coffee. And what is today? Other than Wednesday, it's our 4-year vegan anniversary.
It is, yeah, 4 years ago today. So it means 4 years ago yesterday we watched Dominion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've
Yep.
gone, that's it.
That's it.
I can't do it.
No.
And you've gone, what? I'm the cook. You can't do that to me.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Yeah.
Went vegan.
Yeah.
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 Sigma of it done.
It really was, wasn't it? It's been exciting. I'm sure everyone will be so excited to know I'm going to do another cooking segment this week.
Ooh.
No,
Hey, what, got something in mind?
I have no idea.
Do I have to find something?
No, definitely not. No, you're banned.
But I'm going to do a bit of cooking tonight.
Oh yeah, you're going to make pumpkin soup.
Very technical dish.
Yeah. Well, it's roasted
Roasted
pumpkin, so yeah,
Then mash it.
yeah. You look cute in your beanie, by the way.
Ah, thank you.
It's very cold now, isn't it?
It's a chilly one.
Yeah.
And tonight drops down to -1.
Yep. Get to go and try and put a rug on Monkey again.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
With your little Benny Hill music. Diddly-dee,
Alright.
All right, bye.
Oh, it's a frosty one this morning. Look at this. That's just directly across the road from our property. Just outside feeding the lammies. Normally I feed them out the back, but as I mentioned in a previous video, hang on one sec. As mentioned, because Yoda doesn't like going past the dogs, so we go the long way around, which is a nice walk around from one gate, or from the front entrance of the house, around to the main gate to the farm. Whoop, you're done, Anakin. So I just had to swap their bottles over before, because one bottle is not enough when they get this big. I just weighed them this morning. Yoda, when he arrived, was, I think, about 4-ish kilos. And he's now 12.5. And he'll be 5 weeks on Saturday. You guys with me? I know Anakin always is. Always by my side, Anakin. Yoda, he's a wanderer. And Anakin was tiny. I think he was 2 point something. I can't remember exactly. Maybe 2.5 kilos when he arrived. And this morning he weighed 8.6, I think. I'm tired. I'm feeling really tired. I've hurt my back, not badly. I just did something weird with it when I was raking yesterday, and I pulled a muscle just back here, and like, stupid things are difficult to do. Like silly, easy things. Sorry, this filming is like, I really need something to stabilize all the movement. Anyway, it's a tad cold. I wouldn't say a full-blown frost. Not yet. It got to, I think it said it's -2.5, feels like -4.7. So frosty. Yeah, see, there is actually frost. It is technically, I think it's the 5th of June, so we're actually now officially in June. I hear the girls singing, "Hi girls, did you keep nice and warm last night?" Felicia and Nugget. Oh, darling Garfunkel. Hello, Buttons! Can we see this face, Garfunkel? And this straw that I'm trying to get out of his head. So Garfunkel's come such a long way. He's such a, oh, got it, timid boy. Can you stop eating the selfie stick thing, please, Buttons? I'm trying so hard to show you his beautiful face, but Buttons won't let me. Where are you, darling? He's come such a long way from being a really scared boy. Just could not understand, because he's come from a farm where primarily farmers only interact with their sheep if they are rounding them up for shearing or you know, worming them. More recently, because they have to bring them feed because there's no pasture because we're in a drought. But yeah, the confusion when he got here of, but people are mostly scary, to, you guys seem all right, and everyone keeps running to you and I'm not sure why. So he's gotten to a stage now where, oh my goodness, hello, no, he's not gonna let me do it now, where he will actually let me pat him, won't you, Garfunkel? And he's like, no, that actually feels pretty good. Good morning, Barbarella. Good morning, Barbie. Barbarella's our blind little goatie, who I've talked about before. Hello, darling. She's much happier now that the other goats have moved out. It's mostly just the special needs kids in the special needs area, except for you and Buttons and Sunena. Hello, Steenie. And Gumnut, who will all move out to the big kid paddock soon. Dozy is our older resident. He's a blind pig, and Portia, she's older than he is. We are in the Piggy Lane Retirement Village with Maverick. Maverick is mostly a ram, which means he's intact. It's not deliberate. We only found out when the shearer came and we discovered he was intact. It's a long story. He's basically, when he was banded, he was banded too young, as they often are. And all they did was band his ball sack because his balls hadn't dropped. So he still has them. They're just not where they're supposed to be. So he still displays rammish behaviours. But we're pretty sure he can't get anyone pregnant. So we're going to move him back out to the main paddock. It's just, he can be a little bit scary because he did try and ram me just the one time. Otherwise, he's like the sweetest boy in the world, aren't you, Mav? Oh, everyone's jumping up to say hi. Good morning, Cosmo. Good morning, Atticus. Hello. Why is it so... Oh, I was going to say wet, but it's not. It's just frosty. These guys are so loving. I just wanted to quickly pop in and say hi. Yes, you can guess we're at the cafe. Sorry, you're going to see a lot of us at the cafe because we're here a lot.
We do other stuff.
I think they can see we do other stuff. Anyway, came to sit down. John went inside to order our coffee, and Joel brought it out whilst John went inside to order our coffee because we have the same thing every morning. So they saw us rock up and they just brought us our coffee.
We are now legitimately a regular.
Yeah,
we know our regular order.
Yes, that's pretty cool.
We kind of have a regular time too.
Sort of. Weekends are a bit later. Anyway, well, it's happened again. No surprises, is there, honey? He's like, he just sits at the table, we've had coffee, and I'm like, I'm just going to check the nursery.
Just pick up my phone, I put my phone down, you're gone. Mm-hmm. I don't know where you're going.
And he's thinking maybe she'll get one plant, but that never happens. If you can see back here, very, very excited. Queensland bottle tree, and two leucoxylon, one rosea, one yellow, and a hakea. It's cool stuff. There's so much room. We just got to plant thousands of trees. I want it to be that people drive past and go, didn't there used to be a house there?
So what's your ratio per acre?
Per acre? Yeah. 50 trees. It's a lot, isn't it?
It's 1,250 trees we need to plant.
Well, I've already planted about 300.
Okay, it's a good start.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited to put these in the ground. Oh,
this is so exciting. So, you know, because it wasn't enough for me this morning to buy some trees from the local Gagaro. Yeah, that happened already. Anyway, I've decided that there's a part of the laneway where we're going to replace some of the smaller trees with some larger shrubs or larger trees. And yeah, we've come down to the Rochester nursery, and John's done the whole cross thing, haven't you, darling? He's like, oh, we shouldn't get so many trees today. And anyway,
The responsible thing.
oh right, sorry. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so yeah, anyway, as usual, I've gotten carried away. So I've got some beautiful Cootamundras here. I'm not familiar with these ones. These are, actually, I've got to get the proper name for it before I say it. These are Queensland Silver Wattle. Anyway, yeah, they're lovely people here and they're looking after us. So some of the trees that are a bit, needed a little bit of extra TLC, they've thrown in. So that's wonderful. We're very excited about planting these for our farm. All right, bye. So this is pretty normal for our car to look like this, right? So sitting in the front seat, John's lucky because, oh, dropped my phone. John's lucky because it's actually, it's like it's slightly tickling him, but it's not too bad. Sometimes we have to drive back from the nursery with me actually holding the branch over here the entire trip, because John will say to me, it's not going to fit in the car. And if I really want it, I'm like, it'll fit. And the people at the nursery are like, this will be interesting, and I always make it fit. It always gets in the car. Anyway, we've got I think 7 trees back there, and yeah, like I said, these Rochester nursery people are so lovely. They really look after us. They know we love the trees. They know that it's for a charity organization, and they actually, we have them listed on our website as supporters of the sanctuary, and they do. Trees that are otherwise going to maybe get chucked, they'll let us know, and trees that are on, you know, needing some extra TLC and you know, yeah, free or heavily reduced prices. So I think out of the 7 trees here, we only paid for 3, so that's pretty good. Oh, and John's tube stock, sorry, he bought some little tube. He actually surprised me in his moment of frump of we shouldn't be spending money. He then went and found some cute little tube stock trees that he bought, which is going to be exciting. So there's a spotted gum in there and
3 others.
3 others. Okay, he hasn't committed them to memory yet. I'll go back to you. Sometimes you've just got to roll with, you know, the weather, what life gives you at that moment in time. So right now I should be at my desk, but I'm not. I'm on an extended lunch break because the weather is calling me. These trees are saying, put me in the ground. Hi, Nicole. Oh, sorry, that's Demelza. Hi, Demelza. She's supervising. She's a good supervisor. Anyway, they we're due for like 5 days of rain. Can you believe it? The drought is about to break. I don't know if it'll be for a long period that the rain comes, but yeah. So it's a perfect time to get trees in the ground because the ground is going to get soaked over the next 4 or 5 days. So do you like how Dobby's sleeping? Oh, he's moved. We've got a few goats today that have been laying flat in the sun, loving the weather, scaring the crap out of us. We thought Aggie was dead. Not good, hey? But how cool.
Okay, so I was finally able to get in. And I love this moment because the goats are onto everything, as you saw Tilly. I threw hay out as a decoy, which is all the way over there. Anyway, Tilly watched me the whole trip back down the laneway, so I went all the way over here. Walked down the laneway, and I turn around and here she is. Like, Tilly, bugger off. It's for the greater good if you let me in. Because Tilly, yeah, it won't be terrible, but she'd get out and she'd eat the trees. And the front gate's open and I just, yeah, I'm a bit of a risk management kind of guy. But this is a great moment when the cows haven't picked up yet.
That's so cool.
They're going, oh no, we've got some hay. It's not much. It's not even a full bale. But yeah, Tilly was on to me, but we did it.
Friday night. It is Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday night. So Jay's here.
Hello.
Jay's here for the weekend because we have a long weekend, and so John went to pick him up. Good lighting, isn't it?
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Spooky stories.
Anyway, we're standing out in the laneway. Not that you can tell where we're standing because it's so dark. Because we've just had an unplanned power outage because it rained. God forbid it rained for 2 seconds, and of course the power just went. Oh, we can't cope with that. It doesn't cope with a lot of things out here. So anyway, we are standing here waiting for our tiny house guests to arrive so we can explain to them, I'm so sorry, there's no power. ETA 3 a.m. fix, but good old Powercore, at least they do actually fix it way sooner than they say they will. But we're just standing here in the dark, in the cold. It's actually raining slightly.
I have to drive up.
Yes, well, you don't have to.
I know.
You insisted. He insisted because he just wants to drive the quad at any given opportunity. There's the quad. Woo. Yeah, waiting, ready to guide the people up, and we've got our Christmas candles out to give them so that they've got some light when they go up to the tiny house. So hopefully they'll get here soon.
What's so cute to show up?
Sorry?
When you say hopefully they get here soon, that's so cute to show up.
Oh yeah. I like go. Oh yeah, no, yeah, okay. All right, maybe I should go to the toilet. Like when you go to a restaurant, you go to the toilet, some food comes. All right, bye.
Hello. This is very weird. I'm not used to being in front of a camera, but this is what Jay does when no one else is around, and that is hang around. Yeah. So I'm now going around feeding the animals. So I've got the sheep who've had one bale so far. Fed the snug, and pig's looking very upset. I know. They're not happy with me. You have food soon. Okay? Yep, gotta finish feeding the sheep, feed Piggy retirement, and the alpacas. And then I'm done. And then I'm gonna try to get a blanket on Dusty, the goat. So, hopefully all goes well. I'm on my quad right now. Which I like and I feel helpful, so I'm happily doing it. So, because I need to get a blanket on Dusty, I need to try to bribe him. And so, hi babies. These two spent their first night outside last night. They're not happy. Don't know if you can see them. They're not very happy. Anyway, because I need to try to get a blanket on Dusty, I need bribery. And if you know anything about Dusty, it is that he goes nuts for one thing in particular, and that is grapes. So now I have to go try to find some grapes lying around. I'm told they're in the feed room, so that is what we're going to go check. Okay. I don't know. Quite possibly there are grapes in here. We don't talk about the feed room, it is a bit of a mess. Had no luck finding grapes. So we're just going to try this one. We have the target right there. Little Dusty. I really hope this works. I think he's really gonna like it. So, buckle up guys. I'll let you know how it goes. It's now somewhat on him. I need to tie these back straps and make sure that the head, like, I can't explain it, but need to make sure this thing is tight enough so it doesn't fall off. Don't mind all the cobwebs. I've made sure that there are no spiders in here. Yes, I don't know how the others feel about this. I know how Dusty feels about this, and it is not nice. So, hopefully he'll now let me finish putting this on. But, it looks very snazzy. Indiana seems to like it. Yeah, it'll keep him nice and warm, so. Yeah. Okay, so success. Turns out those straps need to be tied around the legs that's been done. You can still go to the bathroom and all that. They're not too tight, as you can tell. He is not happy with me now, so I'm going to try to find something he can eat. But he's also a goat with no teeth. He is not happy in the slightest. But Barbarella is. Isn't that right? Yeah. Should be a success. Because now I also have to go fix another goat's blanket. It's a very fun thing. Went to go feed the horses. You know, amazing little Sapphire over there. And the cows showed up. Cows aren't supposed to be in there. They have now stolen Sappy and Monkey's food. Luckily they still have hay. These two are absolutely. You're an idiot sometimes. Yep. Luckily, I was able to move them away while I drove in there because I needed to turn the pod around. But then Talbot tried to break out. He's in, but he almost broke out. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, and I'm being watched by everything. So that's fun. Yeah. Okay, so I won't lie, I forgot about filming. So I've done a whole bunch, given a lot of food to animals, and I feel really bad for Harley because he's watched me the entire time feed everyone but him. So now I'm going to give him an apple because he deserves one. So enjoy watching Harley eat an apple.
Hey, so we are currently at Petstop, which is a place that we come to probably every 2 to 3 days in Kyabram. We've got to get our top up of feed, and we're going to get some straw because the pig straw has all disintegrated, as it does after a little while. And it's gotten really cold. Anyway, so we've just been told we've got a little section here at the back of the store where we get all these free donated goods and or stuff that's, you know, the packaging's been damaged or if it's just a bit past its use by date. So yeah, apparently people have been dropping stuff off. So we've got blankets and dog rugs and stuff and dog feed. So this is all very exciting. It's a good haul today. Yeah, John's just over there getting the chaff. Yeah, this a really nice community here. It's very cool. The animals will be very happy when we get back. All right, so this is it. We've got dog food and blankets. So cool. I gotta go catch up to grumpy Farmer John. He's been really grumpy today. I said I was gonna film him and he just ran away and said, no, I'm too afraid. I'm gonna turn around and tell you to hurry up and stop mucking around. Which is exactly what he would have done. Well, this is a slightly different version of daytime on the farm. Normally we would be outside doing all the chores, but today it's just too cold. It is 10 degrees, or at least it was at its maximum. And these little kids have been spending all their daytimes outside, and night times they've just started spending night outside because Anakin is too big for that nappy. That nappy won't stay on him. Sorry, Yoda, I meant to say Yoda. Yoda, where are you going? And also Yoda thinks he's too big and too grown up and doesn't want to stay inside. Anyway, today they decided they desperately wanted to come back in because it is freezing cold. It is wet and frosty and just miserable. So I think they're pretty happy in here. Anakin's already come in for like full-blown cuddles and a nap. I think Yoda's gone back under my desk for a nap. Yoda, what are you doing, darling? And you've just missed Anakin headbutting all the cats because he thinks he's big boss, don't you, Anakin? Yoda! Yoda! Hi, Yodes!
No one's making biscuits.
We've got all the cats here. They've kind of moved because, hello, because the lambs have shooed them away, but we all had them all by the fire. I can't speak. We had them all by the fire just a minute ago. Good morning, Dickie. Oh, gotta get that gate. Hello, handsome. This is a problem that we encounter when you've got cohabitation between species. Now, the cows and the pigs were supposed to be separate, and we had them separated for a long time. Technically, it is the pig's fault because they broke the fence between the pig and cow paddock and were going under and eating all the cow's food. The cows got shitty about it. And then the cows trampled the last of the fence that separated them. So now the cows and the pigs commingle, and we've kind of got a system worked out. It's just that when... Can I get those off your face, Dickie? It's just that when you put all this beautiful fresh straw in, and look at these guys, isn't this adorable? Sorry, I'll try not to get too sidetracked. Just climbing over. All this nice straw in. We've got little Munch and Tootie, and I don't... Is that Ollie or Charlotte? Can't be their mum. It's not their mum. How cute is that? Put all this fresh straw in. Pigs are really clean animals. They don't shit where they sleep. Cows do. They shit everywhere. Who have we got in here? Oh, this is cute. We've got Patrick's bottom. Oh my god, Alfie's sleeping on top of one of the piglets. Have you seen this? Look, I know that pigs are social and they like to sleep belly to belly, snout to snout. They like to be touching, but I've never seen I've never seen a pig sleep on top of another pig before. Good morning, Alfie. Are you okay? It's very cute. So who have we got in here? Nina. Some more babies through there. There's Lolita. So there's the kid's mum. Yeah. Oh, I don't even want to show this Charlotte. That must be... It's got to be Harley. Harley's sleeping with the piglets. Let's have a look, shall we? Hey, Harley, is that you? Can I have a look? Can I see? Is it Harley under there? I know it is. I can tell by his voice. Bruh. Hi. I found your snout. Found his snout. Found his beautiful eyes. Hello, honey. I'll tuck you back in, darling. There you go. Hello, Charlotte. There you are. Hello, Lolita. Excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, got some more sleeping beauties back here and through there. That is just too cute. Hi, Alfie. Hi, Nina. My sleeping princess. Good morning, Tootie. Good morning, Toot Toot. Hi, Tootie. How are you, darling? Oh, you're so beautiful. Toot Toot. Sorry, Missy. Hello, beautiful girl. Is that you, Lani? Hi, Lani. Hello, Lani. Oh, love just a little snap off now. Right, I'm waking everyone up. I should go.
I would say that Rosie quite likes her new bed. Do you agree? Yeah. I think all of them are quite happy with the new bedding. I've accidentally woken up the piglets. But you know what? That's okay. Isn't that right, Harley? You're being very cute. I just finished from being in the pig paddock, and what are you doing up there? Huh? What are you doing up there? Cass has decided that she's a mountain dog, and so she wants the attention. Are you a mountain dog? We've got play fighting with brother, sister, and Salty being an angel.
I'm trying so hard here, trying to work out how I can angle the camera where you can see me talking, but also see the food that I'm preparing. You can't really see it, but anyway, I kind of missed my opportunity to do proper cooking with Deb in the kitchen, as far as like making dinner or something. So I've just decided to share with you what I'm making for lunch today. Now, lunch is my biggest nemesis because I like historically have no idea what to make for lunch, and I get really stressed and I end up getting really hungry and just ending up like eating corn thins with Vegemite or something out of pure desperation because I have the shakes because I'm so hungry by the time I finally decide what I'm going to cook. But anyway, today I'm just going to make a focaccia, like is it a focaccia? So just Turkish bread, and I'm going to do it in a sandwich press, so just a toasty, I guess, a toasty with some bacon. And it's all quite processed today, but I'm being lazy and I'm just grabbing whatever's in the fridge. And I've got my plant-based cheese. It's like a cheddar cheese. I'm going to do that in thin slices. My vegan mayo and some sun-dried tomatoes, and we're going to make it and smush it into a toasty. And then I'm going to make a hot chocolate because it's really cold today. I feel dumb leaning over like this, but until I work out a better system, this is what I'm going to do. So hot chocolate and a toasty today. That's what I'm doing. So I'm just putting my my toasty together. I've just cooked up the bacon in the frying pan because, you know, I do want to make sure that's cooked through, and it's not going to happen if I just pop it straight into the sandwich press. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you my favorite mayonnaise. So Hellmann's. I never even really liked mayonnaise before I went plant-based. But this stuff is like, I don't know, it's just super creamy, delicious, and I love it. So getting stuff all over me, I'm always covered in dirt. Always. I just gotta learn to live with that and accept it. But yeah, like I said, this is a bit of a decadent lunch for me. Usually it's just eating on the fly, and I really need to get better at that. And it's not a healthy lunch at all. This is by no means like I'm not a vegan for my health. Let's put it that way. I am definitely vegan for the animals, but yeah, I do generally make most of the food myself, and try and make it as whole food as I can, except for tofu. Tofu's not a whole food, of course. It's processed as well, but it's pretty damn good for you. But anyway, this is just like when you're really cold and you're just craving something cozy and yummy. So this will be ready soon. I'm just sitting down at my desk to have lunch, and I'm, for the first time in quite a while, I'm pretty excited about what I'm going to eat. Yummy. It's great. With this, it's taken a while to find the right kind of like plant-based cheese because they don't melt very well. This one tends to do a really good job, and I don't know whether it's because I like the flavor or I've just gotten used to the flavor because I haven't had dairy products in so long, but it's pretty good. And some nice coconut sugar in my hot chocolate. I don't usually put sugar in my hot chocolate, but I just feel like it today. And then I've got my, check this out, the Sleepy Crew. Can't move around too much because they'll get up and run away. But everyone's hanging out by the fire again today. Gary on the back couch there. Don't mind our couches. These couches don't belong to us. They belong to the animals. They're trashed, but they love it. All right, I'm back for just a second just to tell you, this is exceptionally delicious. John is not here. He has sadly had, I'm going to try and focus on the camera over here. And don't mind that I've just eaten, but John's just driven Jay back to Melbourne. So we're really sad because we love having him here and he's so helpful. But yeah, in his absence of not being able to rate my food or give me his thoughts on it, I'm just going to tell you it is delicious. And I've got to get back to it, bye.